do want you over the next few breaths just to check in. How are the shoulders and the arms feeling? I just letting my legs hold the ball for a moment. And you might just reach up and down one arm just to check in. Okay, here's how the arm, the shoulder, abduct, and then the abducts, and then check in with the other side. Notice if I know for me, this side, my left side, is my side that I hold a little bit more on. So I can feel there's a discrepancy between how I move. So maybe even start on the side that has a deeper holding because you're going to get direct feedback, right, on how it is going to shift. So you're going to face the wall. And the one thing is you want to make sure that you're about half a foot away, maybe a full foot, but you keep that connection of feet, pelvis, shoulders, and you don't want to be leaning pelvis towards the wall. You don't want to be twisting at all. So you want to try to stay square to the wall. Now we're going to start with the arm. For me, it's my left, but you might be right. So you're going to put the palm of the hand on the ball and you're going to press the hand into the ball. Now, when you do that, try not to turn your shoulder to the wall. Keep your shoulders square and then start to extend up the wall. And the ball will roll down to elbow. And you're going to keep pressing the whole time as you go up and down. Now, I notice right away that my body wants to always axially rotate. So for me, I need to take a little SH breath and connect through part of my transverse abdominis. So you check in. What do you need? Is it more feet? Bless you. Good. And then you're going to pause and you're going to step back a little bit more. And so you want to have the ball in line with the shoulder, with the hand pressing on it. And as you press the hand into the ball, you want to square shoulders. You want to feel that lift of the lower belly, tugging on your toes, gather the ribs. Okay, and then you're going to move the ball just up and down very slowly. So it's just like a little cross. So we're just doing up and down vertical movement, just rolling the ball through the hand. Okay, we're keeping pressure of the hand pressing into the ball. Can you guys feel that in your shoulder? Yeah, good. And then you're going to pause and you're going to go now from left to right. Keep pressing the hand into the ball. Keep squaring off the shoulders. Notice, are you clenching the buttocks at all? Can you widen the sit bones? And then I want you to go and draw a star. So you're going to go a little bit up to the right and then down to the left. So it's a little bit angled. Do that a couple times. And then you're going to pause and you're going to go a little bit to the left. And so you can point your fingers a little bit over on that angle to help. Okay, and then just go in a circle and the other way. And then just see, my body's calling for a little bit more of up and down. Maybe you end with rolling the ball all the way through the arm. So you might even start at the wrist and the forearm this time. And as you roll up, you let the palm of the hand touch the wall and you go up a little bit higher. Okay, so you decide if you want to go more up the arm, you might even start around the elbow. Let the hand slide against the wall and then roll up through the upper arm as well. I just want to make sure that we end with nourishing. You're gently leaning into the ball. Yeah, so just do a couple more times, and then you're just going to pause and you're going to rest for a moment. And I've just popped the ball behind me and I'm just leaning against the wall. But now I want you to feel both sides of the body. So, whatever side that you did, I just want you to take your awareness and just breathe into it. Notice what it feels like. And then just let the arm move up and down a couple times. You can flow with breath. Inhale up, exhale down. Let's see, has anything changed? Uh, And because we worked all the way through the whole arm, the muscles, just want you to put the ball just on that left shoulder blade for a moment, or whatever shoulder blade you did. I did left side, but if you did right side, put it on your right shoulder blade and just roll a tiny bit from left to right, up and down through that shoulder blade, and let the ball come a little bit higher too, and just roll on the upper part of the trapezius. Okay, and then you might, because we didn't do any armpit and I really want to go into armpit, lift that arm up. So I've got my ball quite high. Lift up that armpit or that arm and roll into the armpit a little bit. You might bring it down and up a tiny bit. You might go into the pectoralis, major, minor muscle in the front of the chest. We're just focusing on one side still. Try not to go into the other side, just stay one side. And then a tiny bit in the neck. Now, this one I love. So you can even just take the slow-mo ball and just roll it a little bit through the neck, side to side. You can also take the slow-mo ball, and I'll go a little bit closer just so you can see this all, is you can just roll it, but you can also take the slow-mo ball and do a little twist. And so you just take it, see how I'm turning it? And I'm just going around my throat. I'll come over. Okay. And so you don't want to go front of throat, right? Too much on the windpipe, but you can just roll here. You can also take it, and it's a shearing technique. So you see how I'm twisting the ball and it's grabbing hold of my flesh. And then you can move the head around a little bit. It's up to you. There you go. Ah.
It's a little funky with the beard.
The beard is, I was gonna say the beard's kind of tricky. The earrings are a little bit tricky. Yeah, yeah. And so you can feel, okay. Right? Because these balls are grippy. And so the whole thing is that they are designed to grab hold of the myofascia, okay, muscles fascia. Yeah. And so then pause. Hey, take a moment. Feel that one side. Notice your other side. I feel like it releases my jaw too. Hey, so now we've got one side of our body, right? That feels a little bit different.
Oh, different.
Yeah,
Change.
yeah, it's totally changed. I know, right?
This thing,
It's really tight. Yeah.
this is open and drop down.
Isn't that beautiful before your vacation? Right? I know.
Let's do the other side.
Yeah, but let's do the end. I was just gonna say, I was waiting for it. I was like, I wanted to give you space, but I was like, now we need to do the other side. So, facing the wall, hey, square yourself off. You're about a foot away. Some of you might be a little bit closer. Some of you might be a little bit farther away, but stay connected. Come from your feet, tug on the toes, the heel. Now we're moving. We're starting with the ball on the hand. We're pressing a little bit into the wall, and then we're rolling the ball under the forearm up to the elbow. Okay, the hand, when it comes off the ball, is touching the wall and it's very soft. You're just going up and down, and you're trying to keep the pressure the whole time on the ball. It doesn't have to be 100%. It might be like 30, 40, 50%. Hey, notice if your pelvis is moving to the wall, try to widen your sit bones, keep the pelvis stacked under shoulders, over feet. Good. Do that a couple times as you roll up and down. Good. And then once you've done that a few times, you're walking away now. So you're a couple feet from the wall, and the hand is pressing on the ball, and the ball and your hand and your arm all in line with your shoulder. And take a moment, find the integrity in your body, And then you're going to roll your hand just on the ball up and down. So you're going to go vertical while keeping pressure. Keep with that SH breath if you need. Okay, go side to side, so horizontal. Nice. Now go on the angle. So you're going, you can move your fingers a little bit up to one corner, down to the opposite. No worries. And then pause, go the other angle, opposite corner. And then see, do you want to go in a circle? You want to go back into one of the movements again. And then you're going to play where you're going to move up and down the wall again from hand to elbow, just to release that. And then go from elbow to the upper arm, and then maybe upper arm towards the armpit. And then you can let the ball come down and go into the armpit. Roll. So we're just going to do front body because we're here. Roll through pack. Good. So you can go all the way through the whole arm. And sometimes I'll let the arm just extend off to the side and then just roll from the upper arm through the chest. Okay, so you're going to stay in front body armpit for as long as you want. And then you turn around and you're just going to massage that shoulder blade. So we just did it in a little bit of a different order, just because we were still facing the wall. And so I thought, oh, let's just stay there. Okay, so you're rolling across the shoulder blade. You can go up and down horizontally. Bring the ball up to go across the trapezius. And then even feel from there is a really nice transition into the area around the armpit, in the armpit. You might feel you want to just hover in between shoulder blades or go up into the neck a little bit. And then we did just a little bit of movement through the neck. Some of us even did a little twist, not going in front of throat, just avoiding the trachea. So this might be helpful.